to schedule your consultation at 585-505-8270. 585-505-8270.
Family Feud, next on CW Rochester.
This is a Willie Mattar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive Group, as we welcome you back to Warner Kleeman Field here on the campus of Rush-Henrietta High School, as it's the Royal Comets tonight taking on the Patriots of Penfield in this Class AA matchup. Along with Mike Danger, my name is Gene Battaglia, and for RH, our second time seeing them this year. Penfield, looking forward to this one. Two teams with kind of a similar storyline.
They've been in every game this year, and the last time we had a chance to see Rush-Henrietta, they took the defending section champs down to the wire. It's a special night, homecoming here at Rush-Henrietta and Warner Kleeman Field, and the Royal Comets looking to get their first win at their new home.
Penfield coming off a tough loss on the last play to Pittsford, and we know what Penfield wants to do tonight. They want to run the ball, led by A.J. Theodorakakos.
This is his third year playing varsity. He's a junior, already committed to playing Division I lacrosse at Army. He's strong, he's tough, he's an athlete who'll be running downhill for Penfield all night tonight.
And for RH, they have playmakers everywhere on offense. Justin Medina leading the way in the backfield.
How about 532 yards rushing and receiving combined in 5 games this season? He's fast, he's elusive. He's going to become a problem for Penfield quickly if they don't contain him early on in this one.
Medina has found the end zone 5 times on the ground so far this season. As we take a look at the Ide family of dealerships keys to the game, and for Penfield, they run the ball so much, you want to make it second and manageable here tonight.
Yeah, head coach Anthony Bianchi is looking for a good 4 to 5 yards on first down to keep his offense on schedule. Defensively, bracket those ball carriers of Rush-Henrietta and focus on clean, fundamental tackling. And for RH on offense, pick up Penfield's blitz. That Penfield defense does a lot of stunting and blitzing out of their front. The Comets O-line needs to pick that up. Defensively, stop that Penfield run game out of an offensive averaging around 250 rushing yards per contest. Prevent them from running clock and controlling this game.
It's going to be a fun one here tonight. Beautiful night for football under the lights. First season we've had lights here at Rush-Henrietta. We will have the kickoff coming your way next year. Friday Night Rivals. This is CW Rochester.
Hello?
Hey, Joey, Grandpa's coming over.
Hey, Mom. Grandpa's on his way over.
It's important that your garage door is working properly. Call Tracy Door Company for garage doors, openers, or service. 585-426-6060.
For 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company.
At Fontes, we have it all. We have walkers, wheelchairs, and scooters. We have Pride Power Lift chairs. They are functional and fashionable and made in the USA. Professional fitted orthotics, compression stockings, and personal care products, and breast pumps from Medela. Stay safe in your bathroom with the Bella Vita bath lift or the deluxe toilet lift by Dignity. Quality and reliability you can count on. Fontes, your home medical equipment superstore. Why shop anywhere else?
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, our blue logo is going pink. For those who've won their fight against cancer, we salute you. For those still fighting, we support you. And for those who would like to help, go to WilliamMattar.com. At William Mattar, we've helped thousands in our community after a crash with serious injuries. You know us, you know our focus, and you know we can help. Call the firm with the focus, the firm with the fours. 444-4444.
The 2024 playoffs in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Roll on this Saturday. It all goes down in Charlotte Roval, where 8 drivers will advance and 4 others see their title dreams end.
The Xfinity Series never disappoints.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs on CW Rochester.
As we take a look at tonight's head coaches in year number 3, Anthony Bianchi building this program here at Penfield.
Yeah, disciplined and versatile with their tailback here, and knows how explosive RH's offense is going to be. Defensively, going to have to really be disciplined on that side of the ball as well.
Anthony Bianchi, who also calls the plays on offense for his team. Conversely, second tour duty here for Joe Montesano, as he is RH through and through when it comes to football.
He gave us one of your favorite football cliches, Gene. Complimentary football. All 3 phases. We need all 3 phases in play for tonight's game if they have any chance of beating here the Penfield Patriots at 1-4.
Yeah, and it's a fun match here tonight. With more, we welcome in Kevin Roche. Kevin.
Good evening, guys. With identical records, both the Royal Comets and the Penfield Patriots have proved they can be dangerous in Class AA this year. Penfield's storyline has been injuries and heartbreaking fourth-quarter breakdowns. In the last 3 weeks, they've had McQuaid and Pittsford on the ropes and had numerous chances against Aquinas in the fourth quarter, but just could not capitalize. Now, head coach Anthony Bianchi told us this week that they are getting healthy at the right time of the year as they enter the stretch run, and despite their 1-4 record, guys, spirits remain high with this group because they know they're just maybe 1 or 2 plays away from finally turning the corner.
Absolutely, Kevin. Both these teams at 1-4, but if you get a little bit of momentum and you head into sectionals, and as we mentioned right off the top, Mike Danger, an RH team, we were here week 2. One of the best games we've seen all year here in Section 5 at any level.
They're impressive. I mean, both teams have shown throughout the course of this early this season that they can hang with anybody in Section 5, that they have the talent to do so. And I really think that what we heard from Joe Montesano earlier was right on, that his team specifically has learned how to compete against the best teams in Section 5. Now they have to learn how to finish games and win, as we take a look at. Well, that's a key player that will be out for Rush-Henrietta tonight.
Jihad Perry tearing his ACL in the Week 3 loss at Hilton, and there's things you don't want to see here, so we certainly wish him well in his recovery. Yeah. He's a senior, not the way you would imagine your senior year would go.
Phoenix Joseph, also one of their playmakers, out for this game tonight as well. Hasn't played the last few weeks.
Here's the kickoff. It's brought to you by USA Insulation, as it'll be Penfield in the white jerseys with the black helmets to receive to our left, and bringing it up to the 10, to the 20, and cutting it up near midfield will be Hardaway, and Hardaway with a decent return up to the 30-yard line. The starting quarterback for the Patriots, Dominic Junta. If things are going well here tonight, he's not going to be asked to do too much.
That's right. Averaging less than 7 attempts per game so far through 5 games this season. So to say that they lean on their rushing attack is an understatement.
We'll get you the starters for both teams after this 1st and 10 play at the 30-yard line. Weather here tonight as nice as you could hope for here on the first Friday in the month of October. Actually, it's the 2nd. I'm losing track here, Mike Danger. October the 11th here.
Goes by fast.
Yeah, as it'll be at the 30-yard line. And no surprise, A.J. Theodora-Keikos in the I formation. He is the tailback. And following his blocker, it's actually going to be a keeper on the outside. Nice keeper, and that'll be Junta. And this was the thing head coach Anthony Bianchi identified. Just get positive yardage on first down. That opens up everything else for the running game. As we take a look at the starters here tonight. Ronan Boyle being the tight end. When they do want to throw, they can get it to Hardaway or Joyce on the outside. Mason Shembry, the son of the head coach for the lacrosse team, John Shembry. He's anchoring that offensive line. Decent pickup. This is 2nd down and 2. We'll have the RH starters on defense after this play. Junta once again in the I formation. Theodora-Keikos wearing the Guardian cap. Love to see that. Bringing it up to the 44-yard line. That's good enough for a first down. Brought to you by Kangaroo. Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo. We hop to it.
Yeah, we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight, aren't we? Theodora-Keikos, 98 carries so far this season, 554 yards.
The starting defense for RH tonight, and Caleb Condello anchoring that line. Look for Ronan Walker, too. He, at the 2nd level, their leading tackler, 1st and 10, as Theodora-Keikos bringing it ahead and up to the 46-yard line. And absolutely no surprise that Penfield keeping it on the ground so far. As we take a look at Chandler Bowman, number 58. He's one of the team captains.
Yep, senior, only plays football and would like to play at the next level. Interested in business, maybe some auto mechanics at the next level as well.
Brody Joyce, the receiver, to the near boundary. This is 2nd down and 8. As 8 men into the box here for RH. And they're going to keep it on the ground. Theodore Keikos making a cut, and he'll bring it up to the 49. So 3rd, and we'll call it 5 will be the down and distance.
Another name that will be called tonight is his fullback, number 1, William Fickner, who plows the way for a lot of these runs. Fickner, the 5'10", 185-pound senior in front of Theodore Keikos.
Jamison Mancari, number 68, with a tackle on that D-line. And they're urging the fans here at homecoming night to get loud. First homecoming ever under the lights here at RH. 3rd down and 5. Opening drive here for Penfield. Junta handing it off. Theodore Keikos is not going to get it. He will be sure to bring up 4th down.
Special night here. First homecoming, as you mentioned, under the lights, and the Royal Comets looking to get their first win at Warner Kleeman Field here under the lights as well.
Well, Chandler Bowman was coming off, but he's just bringing the play back in. For now, they're keeping the offense as Junta will stay out. The punter is Blake Smith. Play clock is down to 9 as they mosey up to the line here. Now at 5. This is 4th down. And there's a jump. Does the flag go down? It does not. Theodore Keikos stumbling forward. I'm not so sure he got it. It looks like a favorable spot to me, Danger, and I was moving beforehand, but they did not throw the flag on that.
Yeah, it looks like Penfield was going to get a first down one way or the other. I mean, the call, yeah, I mean, he was offside. I think they just missed that one. But, yeah, Theodore Keikos doing enough there, plunging forward and getting the first down there, converting on 4th.
Boy, you love the fortitude by Anthony Bianchi and his staff. They go for it on 4th down. That's good enough for Kangaroo first down. Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home at Kangaroo. We hop to it as into RH territory this goes to their 46. Drive continuing. And this is what Penfield, when they are at their best, Danger, they can just shorten a game like no other here in Section 5. Junta. Long handoff for Theodore Keikos, and he's taking tacklers with him. We'll give him 1 on the play. Brennan Spencer into the starting lineup tonight, number 59, in on the tackle.
We'll see number 22, Zane Cropman, come in for Penfield as well to spell Theodore Keikos from time to time. He has 91 carries and 4 touchdowns for this Patriots offense this season so far.
And Theodore Keikos right now needs a shoe tie. So it's going to resolve. They still have time on the clock here. Yeah, got to get that taken care of. That is Mason Chambry.
Team effort.
Well, those two guys, we'll talk about this. They go back a long way. Here's the first pass attempt, and that's going to be a safe pass to the outside. Nope, they're going to say it was dropped on the far side. My apologies. Ronan Boyle could not bring it in. Mason Chambry and A.J. Theodore Keikos, they've known each other since grade school playing lacrosse together. And there you saw the center before that tying the shoe of his running back.
Yeah, and Ronan Boyle just not able to squeeze that pass there from Junta. So it'll be a 3rd and long here. Not ideal for what Penfield likes to do on offense.
Will Fichter once again. The fullback here, Theodore Keikos, on the tail of the eye. Play action. Junta. He's going to try to take off, try to get around the corner, and at the last second, dumps it off to Fichter. He's going to be short of the marker, so they did not call him in the grass. As certainly, that play from the outside, what athleticism by Dominic Junta to keep this manageable, and the officials are going to stop to take a look. Will you be the judge?
You can see Junta here trying to get that edge, just not quite enough speed, slows down, but finds his man. And that dive forward, man, it's going to be a close call here. We'll see if they bring out the chains for a measurement.
That's the sophomore Parker Zignoni. And a shot to bring him down. I think I've retired from this game first down or not, Andrew. I'm normally not correct.
Oof. No. I mean, if you're going to go for it on 4th and, what was it, 4th and 3? I would imagine you're going to go for it on 4th and inches here.
Well, this drive has already taken 5 minutes here. It's a nice production they have here at IH between the lights, the LED lights, and
did I hear the Jeopardy theme song?
I heard that too, yeah.
The chain gang was measuring. No hesitation here. Penfield offense, of course, staying on the field here for 4th and inches. And let's see if they get that push up front.
Yeah, Chandler Bowman is your right guard, number 58. Let's see if they run behind him. Sawyer Saladino, the right tackle. 4th and inches, already 1 4th down conversion on this drive. And that will push forward. Give it to Dominic Junta. As they'll get pushed back, but the forward progress good enough for a first down. Brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting. The home of Kangaroo Roof. We hop to it.
Mentioned Chandler Bowman. Had the chance to talk to the Penfield captain earlier this week. Wanted to know, like, why you're up that line. What do you do to get fired up before a game? Would you believe he listens to Metallica, Gene? He's one of us. He listens to Metallica, gets real fired up. See him get that push up front for Penfield all night tonight.
I think Chandler Bowman, he could go into voiceover work. His voice is very powerful. Here's now the handoff going once again to Theodore Kakos, and just like last time, not much on first down. We should note that going into this end of the field, there is just a little bit of a breeze here tonight. Boy, tough loss last week, 22-20 for Penfield, losing to Pittsford on a kick at the end that was blocked. Junta will run in. 2nd down and 9, the down and distance. Brody Choice will jaunt over to the near side. Fichtner with the only reception on this drive so far. And in the backfield, it's going to be Kropman. Kropman's going to get the pitch, trying to follow his blockers. He's got enough across the 30 and gets it down to the 26. This is going to be just shy of the marker, but some good movement by that offensive line to pave the way.
Kropman a little bit slow to get up and heading over to the sideline for a spell. I hate to see that.
I think Kropman, a sophomore, and in part of that 1-2 punch at running back, so
going to need some assistance to get him off the field. Let's hope he's okay. He's had himself a nice season. He and Theodore Kakos have been a good 1-2 punch for this Patriot offense. 489 yards for Kropman, just averaging below 5 yards a carry, 4 touchdowns through 5 weeks this season.
While they tend to Kropman, we will step aside. We are in the first here tonight from RH. No score here on CW Rochester.
Turn your old deck into dollars with our deck trade-in program. You can trade in your old deck and earn cash back towards a brand new deck that is backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Our decks outlast wood 3 to 1, and we build your new deck with top quality materials that look great for decades and are virtually maintenance free. All you have to do is visit TradeInMyDeck.com, answer a few quick questions about your deck, and you'll see your estimated trade-in value instantly. Visit TradeInMyDeck.com for your new deck today.
Prior to the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting the final outlet defense play of the game. The final outlet, Western New York's best porch deck and fence installations. Here on 3rd and short, and that pile moving forward. It's going to be good enough. The first down across the 25 and down to the 24. Good for another. Lakeside Roofing and Contracting first down. Home of Kangaroo Roof, we hop to it.
Theodore Kakos so complimentary of his quarterback, Dominic Junta. His first year as a starter, this Penfield offense. Great leader, a composed, positive player, and a positive influence on Penfield's offense.
Yeah, Junta, one of those players that's, what you want a quarterback. Let others shine. Doing that so far on this drive here. And Hardaway will be the receiver to the top of your screen. They'll keep it on the ground. Back to Theodora Keikos and breaks a tackle, and you can bank this. A.J. Theodora Keikos with the touchdown. That's good enough for an American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares.
Great job by the offensive line of Penfield, creating the biggest hole that Theodora Keikos has seen so far tonight as he exploits that right side. And it was our guy, Chandler Bowman, and Sawyer Saladino getting that push up front. Theodora Keikos with open space, knowing what to do with it.
What an impressive drive, too. 7 minutes and 32 seconds, that opening drive, going 70 yards. Extra point attempt is up and good. That's Riley Johnson making this a 7-0 game. As we take another look at the touchdown by Theodora Keikos here, as this puts Penfield ahead. It's the law offices of William Mattar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive Group on CW Rochester.
He's at the 20. We fixed that. We fixed that. We fixed that too. Go, go, go!
Taken down at the 1-yard line. We don't fix that.
Triple O will make you go, oh, oh, oh. Triple O.
Wow. John Hanna on stats tonight, and 14 plays, 79. Boy, anytime you can string together a 14-play drive, you'll take that.
Exactly what Penfield wanted out of their offense, shortening the game as well here. And now if you're Rush-Henrietta, what do you have as an answer? You're down a couple of your playmakers due to injury, but you have some exciting youth and sophomores, where you're talking about Mangoni or Medina. I expect good things out of this Rush-Henrietta offense here with their first drive of the night.
Yeah, it's Brandon Mangoni, certainly one of the finer two-way quarterbacks, meaning, boy, he can put it up in the air, and he also can take off, too. So we do expect a back-and-forth game here tonight. And then we get the switch up here at the last second. They're going to put Jackson Coppers deep back here. It is a little windy, as we mentioned. Yep, and you're going to need some help there, as Will Fichtner will. I thought he was going to go over and put his finger on it. Kickoff brought to you by USA Insulation. A little squibber gets fielded inside the 30 and trying to bounce it to the outside. That's just some nice tackling on the far side. That's number 89, Ronan Boyle, with a tackle for Penfield, as on the return. That was number 3, Amani Wagstaff. As tonight's starting quarterback, Brandon Mangoni, it's been a decent sophomore campaign. And while talking to head coach Joe Montesano, it's like, hey, you got to put things in perspective. He's 15 years old.
That's right. And he's been, for his sophomore year here and his first chance of starting a quarterback, I think impressive with 6 touchdowns so far through 5 games.
As the running back will be Justin Medina. Wagstaff now with the motion, and the handoff going to Medina, and he'll be tripped up from behind. As that's Will Fichtner throwing himself into the play. We take a look here at the starting offense here for RH. We mentioned Medina. You've got Jaquan Brown, Coppers in there. Ronan Walker helping to anchor that offensive line. We'll have the Penfield starters on defense after this 1st and 10 play. 2nd and 7 make it as the handoff, and then getting hit in the backfield and then drop down. Bring up 3rd and long.
Theodora Keikos in that backfield quickly for the Penfield defense. 23 tackles so far this season. A couple of sacks as well. And spending time early in this drive living in RH's backfield. Looks like we have a flag on the play here, Gene.
We do.
A personal foul, face mask against the defense. 15 yards at the end of the run. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because they did have the play blown up. Well, the truck is saying, was it? You be the judge. Hard to tell from that angle, but was it actually before that? Nonetheless, it's a first down, brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo. We hop to it. We will get to those Penfield starters on defense. Here's Mangoni stepping in, throws, he has a man open, and inside the 40 and getting it down. Parker Manette, first down for RH.
Well, there's that poise and composure that we're talking about with Brandon Mangoni here, the sophomore quarterback, making a play with his arm. And we will certainly see him making plays with his legs throughout the course of tonight as well.
Yeah, he's going to go for a gain of 19 as quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, trying to help that pace. As Justin Medina will get the call. Here are those starters on the Penfield defense. One player we're noticing out there right away, William Fichtner, also one. Number 1 is out there. Theodore Keikos, their leading tackler. He's got 23 on the season with 2 sacks coming in from the outside. No gain on that run. Second down and 10. Rapidly moving first quarter here. This is the first drive for RH. Mangoni out of the shotgun, trips to the right. The snap, Mangoni looking right, fires far side, and that's a nice delivery of the ball going to Monty Wagstaff. And keep that clock moving. It'll be just shy of the marker. Take another look. Yeah, if you're going to give them that space, they'll take it.
Like Wagstaff extending the ball at the end of the play, trying to get a more favorable spot. But certainly 3rd and 1, manageable for this RH offense. Let's see if they can extend this drive.
So Mangoni, a threat to take off with his legs as well, as everybody looking back at the sideline for the call. Now, Mangoni, I thought he was going to come under center. Play clock down to 4. Mangoni takes the snap, a little quick out. Well, he had Amani Wagstaff. That's to bring up 4th down. You would figure they would go for him at this part of the field.
Look at number 12 there, Jackson Coppers, who was the quarterback for RH prior to this year, but a team-first guy. And one of the best wrestlers, actually, in the state. He's won sectionals 4 years in a row as a wrestler for RH. Could wrestle at the Division I level next year.
4th down. The keeper, Mangoni. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's wait. Needed to get to the 24. Well, they're going to ask for the measurement here. Well, the crowd will let you know here, too.
That's pretty close.
Oh, that was very close.
The nose of a football, Gene.
Drive continues for RH. Good enough for a first down, brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo. We hop to it.
Yeah, that last extension there looks like it was just enough for Mangoni. Second leading rusher this year for RH behind Medina. 4 touchdowns on the ground, 236 yards on 31 attempts.
Wagstaff going into motion. Inside handoff to Medina. Medina gets some yardage between the tackles, getting it down to the 19-yard line. And for the first time tonight, we're inside the Ide family of dealerships red zone. Ide, we'd love to earn your business.
Well, you got 3 sophomores right now contributing to this offense. Mangoni, a quarterback, Medina, and Amani Wagstaff. And, boy, when you watch these guys play, Medina is so impressive. We saw him a couple of weeks ago against McQuaid. Great footwork, great vision, and great speed.
Boy, when we were here from McQuaid, that was an up-and-down game. Much different pace here tonight as both teams finding success on the ground. Not on this play in particular, though, by RH, as that goes down to about the 18-yard line to bring up third down.
Ronan Boyle in on that play. The 6'3", 195-pound junior.
We'll call this 3rd and 5, and this could be our last play here of the quarter. As Mangoni fires left side, and then it pinballs around as the intended receiver was Parker Manette, looking for his second reception tonight.
Take another look at it here. I think the pass was clean. It looks like it just bounced off the shoulder pads of Manette, and instead of using his hands on that one, got his body involved.
Brody Joyce was right there to deliver a hit, so another 4th down coming up. 4th and a long 4, we'll call it. Mangoni. Will Penfield send extras? Here's the option. Copper's going to the end zone, looking for Manette. Is he in? Oh.
They're saying he bobbled it.
Yep. He's trying to plead his case. And it's a turnover on downs.
That's
wow. Tough. The fans here, they're cheering as if it's a touchdown. They let the confetti go, too. It's, look, in real time, that did look good, but the official was right there to make the call.
Almost like it was a Sabres goal last night at KeyBank Center. A little premature celebration, but you can see. Looks like he has the foot in bounds there, Gene, and
nope, it comes out.
It a little bobble there at the end.
It hits the turf. That is the correct call.
Unfortunate break for
whoa, boy, for Coppers, boy, that was the element. The former quarterback on the razzle dazzle. What a time to call that. As that ball will go up now to the 26-yard line, and this will take us to the quarter. Penfield walking over to the sideline. Good start for the Patriots here tonight on the road at RH as we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 thanks to A.J. Theodorakakos and his offensive line. Penfield with the lead. We go to the second. This is the law offices of William Matar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive Group on CW Rochester.
Because the rain is back in a big way, but there is hope. Just cloudy skies out there. Well, we've got some showers in those rains.
Oh, that is bright. You need to just call Kangaroo.
Yeah.
I would just call them.
Give us a call. Kangaroo. We hop to it.
He's at the 20,
We fixed that. We fixed that. We fixed that too.
Go, go, go! Taken down at the 1-yard line. We don't fix that.
Triple O will make you go, oh, oh, oh. Triple O.
Don't settle for a less than perfect yard. Now is the time for change. Build your dreams today by enhancing the beauty and safety of your home with a new fence, porch, or deck from the Vinyl Outlet. Take advantage of our 60-60-60 sale. Get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60 months no interest financing or 60% off installation. A lifetime warranty is included. Act today. It's the best time to save on your new fence, deck, or porch. Schedule your appointment now.
Let us transform your home.
This week on CW Sports Saturday, Georgia Tech's high-voltage offense squares off against North Carolina. Then, the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs roll on from Charlotte Roval, where 8 drivers will advance and 4 will see their title dreams end.
The Xfinity Series never disappoints.
A full day of action on CW Sports Saturday
on CW Rochester.
Second possession here for Penfield. First one resulting in a touchdown, as this will be 2nd down and 4. As the handoff going inside, Powell moving forward. It's going to be just shy of the marker.
Nice to see Zane Kropman back in the game after getting dinged in that first quarter.
As 3rd down coming up, you know it's a big game if primetime is here. We go downstairs to Kevin.
Oh, absolutely, Gene. You know, much of the country over the last few weeks has been focused on what's happening in the southeastern United States with all of the hurricanes and the devastation in the southeastern United States. But just back in August, the remnants of Hurricane Debbie impacted our area, not far from where we are here tonight, just south in Steuben County, as homes and businesses were destroyed by flooding. Here with Karen Iglesia, from the co-founder of Primetime 585. Karen, back in August, one of those school districts reached out to you and said, "We need help." How did you come through for them?
You know what? They reached out to me and said, Jasper Truthsburg reached out and says, "Can you help us?" We ended up helping all three, Addison, Jasper Truthsburg, because it's important for us as a sports-based organization to help our neighbors. Irregardless of them being an hour away, they're still a part of Section 5.
No question. And as you mentioned, able to help those 3 districts. But you had teams, school districts, and everyday people from all over Section 5 that came to the rescue and were able to assist in this effort. Were you surprised by the volume of response?
We were shocked by the volume of response. We were able to fill up one of the largest U-Hauls there is, and we also had 4 or 5 SUVs full of stuff. And Avon football players loaded the vehicles, and then when we get to Canasteel Greenwood, the football players there, they did the unloading. So we still use sports as a way to bring people together.
Tremendous to see everyone helping out in this effort. How gratifying is it for you with the platform that you've had for these many years, and it continues to grow, to see it not only help people, but bring people together?
You know what? We keep saying we're a bridge. Even in our logo, there's a bridge in our logo. We're a bridge between communities, and when a community is in need, all of us are in need. We are as good as our community, and this is a very giving community.
No question about that, and we know the need is still there as people try to rebuild their lives down in Steuben County. If you would like to help, you can donate with the information there on your screen. Donate to Primetime 585 at PT 585. Karen, we appreciate all you do for the community. We appreciate your time here tonight. Gene?
All right, and Kevin, thank you, and thank you, Karen, for all the work helping out those good folks in Steuben County. It's going to be 2nd down and 5, and the good work Primetime 585 does as well. Boy, what a nice drive this has been again. Just kind of nickel and diming their way down the field here, Danger. As Coppers will get it, that line will push it back. This now to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Kropman back in the game, and we've seen him take the majority of the carries up to this point. He's taking a spell here, and we'll see big AJ Theodorokakis, the touchdown scorer for Penfield, in the backfield here on this next play.
3rd down coming up here. Penfield huddling up. Wind at their backs. Hardaway, the receiver, to the near boundary. Brody Joyce. Kropman's going to line up in the slot to the right. Theodorokakis in the guardian cap in the backfield. The snap and the handoff to Theodorokakis, breaks an arm tackle and lumbers in to RH territory, getting it down to the 45. That's good enough for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. The Tracy Door Company.
Just an angry run by Theodorokakis. I mean, you can't bring him down with just your arms. You're not going to bring him down by his jersey. RH going to have to find a way to get in front of him. Physically get in front of him to slow him down tonight, because he's been a bull.
This drive starting after RH turning it over on downs that what everybody thought was a touchdown was incomplete. Another handoff going to Theodorokakis, and this will not go for much. You want to stay tuned. I cannot believe we're coming up on halftime here in just a little bit. The Platinum HVAC halftime report. We'll also have this week's Triple O Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing Scholar Athletes. Triple O service so good, you're going to find a reason to call. Highlights, and Kevin Roche will have some special guests as well. The Platinum HVAC halftime report. 2nd down and 8 at the 43. This time, Ronan Boyle, a tight end. He's going to line up as a wide receiver to the far side. Trips to the left. Junta handing it off. And then the first contact, getting 1 yard on the play, 3rd down and long. And now here's the opportunity for RH to put a stop to this. 3rd down and 7, we'll call it.
Just a little injury update. I couldn't help but notice on the RH sideline, number 9, safety Montez Yeager, getting carted off with an air cast on. An injury we probably didn't see, but he's headed towards the RH locker room right now on a cart.
4 receivers here, 3rd down and long. And the keeper, all sorts of room for Junta. And Junta is getting spun around like a helicopter. Gets it down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 9. Another Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company.
Like the toughness of Junta on this run, he had plenty of space. And at the end of the run, whereas a lot of quarterbacks might slide and preserve themselves, no, let's keep that head down and get spun for a couple more yards. Impressive play on the ground there for Penfield's quarterback.
Ball going to the 31. As Junta goes back to the sideline to bring in the play as the play clock down to 10. The clock management has been excellent so far for Penfield. They bring it down to 2-1. There's the snap. Another design run for Junta. And Junta will get hit as he crosses the 30 down to the 29.
Quarterback draw on that last play, and Junta not finding as much space as he had the previous play. High praise from his teammates. The team captains all spoke highly of this junior quarterback getting his first chance as a starter this year for Penfield.
The sophomore Ryan Lane checking in on the defensive line here for RH as they'll try to rotate some players. 2nd down and 8, ball at the 29 as we're past the midway point here, the second quarter already. The handoff to Theodore Kakos. And Theodore Kakos following his tight end, Ronan Boyle, on that, getting it down to about the 25. All that a gain of 4. Also there, Chandler Bowman, number 58, leading the way.
And you'll notice number 24 there on the back end of the RH defense there. That's Braden Kelsey, the senior, who I imagine is taking the place of Montez Yeager, who we saw getting carted off.
Kelsey listed as a linebacker, so see how he does at this position. Here will be the handoff to Theodore Kakos once again. And twisting his body. This is close again. And he does not get this. Well, you've gone for 4th down and everything else. Why not? 4th and short coming up.
This is kind of what Penfield said they wanted to do when Coach Bianchi said, hey, first down, we want to get 4 yards. I think you'd want to get 4 yards on every play. If you can get 4 yards on every play, you're moving the sticks.
I think if you get 4 yards on every play, you win the game.
That's correct.
Yeah, so 4th and inches. Play clock at 10. Fans banging their feet here. And you're 8 men in the box. This is 9 men in the box here for RH. The handoff, Theodore Kakos breaks the tackle. He's got the first down. A.J. Theodore Kakos. Good for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company.
I think he was sniffing the end zone again on that 4th down play. He had designs on getting his 2nd touchdown of the night. It's Jackson Coppers there, number 12 at the end. The nice tackle to prevent that from happening. But once again, on 4th and short, Penfield converts, and their drive extends.
Ball at the 17. Back inside the Ide family of dealerships red zone. Ide, we'd love to earn your business. Here's the end around. This goes to Brody Joyce. And Joyce is going to get some positive yardage. And they're going to give him. He gets the first down, first and goal to go coming up for the Patriots. Good for their Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company.
Love the play call here by Penfield. Little sleight of hand by Johnson. A well-executed jet sweep. Brody Joyce getting the first down. Positive yardage.
Fichtner is the fullback. A little bit more of a heavy formation here. As here will be the handoff going. And this is going to go to number 22, Kropman. And Kropman will get it bound to the 5. I'll spot him at the 4. This brings us under 3 minutes to go here before halftime.
Kropman is down on the turf again. I wonder if this is the same injury that had him down in the first quarter.
With that, we will take a quick break here as Penfield knocking on the door again. They have the 7-0 lead here. It's the law offices of William & Tarr's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
He's at the 20,
We fixed that. We fixed that. We fixed that too.
Go, go, go! Taken down at the 1-yard line. We don't fix that.
Triple O will make you go, oh, oh, oh. Triple O.
Let you know the closed captioning for tonight's game is brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet, the best in fences, decks, railings, and porches. It's a night where, well, if you're not at Section 5 football, maybe you're watching this from your deck or porch tonight. It's a beautiful night here in fall. We will spot this at the 5, so Kropman is out, at least for this play. Trying to walk it off.
Hope that's nothing more than a crimp that he's dealing with. And we get the chance to see him. He's been impressive so far this first half.
Theodore Keikos. And it's going to be the keeper and walking into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown for Penfield. Dominic Junta with the touchdown. That's good enough for American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares.
Well, we saw Junta with some sleight of hand and a jet sweep earlier in this drive. And here in the red zone, he takes advantage. And really the entire RH defense was fooled. Massive hole for Junta to exploit. Easy 6. Penfield extends their lead.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the visiting Patriots tonight. And once again, here's Riley Johnson, number 13 for the PAT, has the distance, and he puts it through. 14-0 is our score. We'll see if RH can answer here as we take a look at this touchdown by Dominic Junta. Penfield leading 14-0. The law offices of William & Tarr's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
Is water okay? Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Kangaroo.
Hi, thanks for calling Kangaroo.
Hello, Kangaroo.
Hello, Kangaroo.
Hi, what can I do for you today? Hello, Kangaroo.
I'm glad you called. Me too.
Yeah, give us a call. Kangaroo. We hop to it.
What a drive once again. A 14-play drive followed by an 18-play drive. 18 plays on that drive, 82 yards. Junta with the 5-yard keeper.
Impressive first half for the Penfield quarterback. And that drive specifically started deep in their own territory after a turnover on downs. They take advantage. And we need RH here to answer on offense. Let's see what we have.
Well, for RH, the good news for their fans watching tonight, the double dip is possible. You score here, and then you get the kickoff to begin the second half, and that can put you right back here to where we started. It's another kickoff brought to you by USA Insulation, as Nicholas Marciano will boot it short, and that's going to allow the Penfield defense to get there. But this is good field position here for RH to begin Again, only their second drive of the first half. We've got 2:36 remaining before halftime.
Yeah. Boy, I wonder as this game goes on just how much they miss some of their playmakers that they've lost this season to injury, whether you're talking about Jahad Perry and his torn ACL, Phoenix Joseph, also one of their playmakers on offense, and seeing Montez Yeager leave the field on defense, the junior safety. Tough breaks for the Royal Comets here as they look to get something going with 2:36 left in the half.
Jaquin Brown will be the receiver to the far side as Mangoni. This is what RH will use as their base offense. 4 wide receivers. Now it's going to be the empty set and then flaring out to the near side, trying to hold the block on the far side. That's a good block by Coppers to spring Justin Medina free, and Medina will bring it up to the 50-yard line. That's good for a gain of 9.
Yeah, you called it, Gene. Coppers with the clutch block here, and you can see him just getting a little bit of a push, a couple extra yards for Medina. You're dealing with the second and short at midfield.
Jack Biddleman is on the defensive line closest to your screen, number 66. Second and short, the design keeper. Mangoni will bring it forward, and Mangoni for the first time tonight gets that first down with his legs. Brandon Mangoni. That's good enough for Tracy Door Company. First down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company.
Good to see Zane Kropman back on the field playing on the defensive side of the ball for Penfield. That injury must have been nothing more than a cramp.
Justin Medina staying into the block. This ball going high into the air and climbing the ladder. It's going to be Coppers. And moving the ball is going to be RH. Coppers with the catch. Brody Joyce with the tackle. That's another Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. The Tracy Door Company. We're also inside the Ide family of dealerships red zone. Ide. We'd love to earn your business. The snap and the handoff and trying to bounce off tacklers, and that should have gone for nothing there. Instead, Justin Medina keeping his balance, bringing it inside the 15.
Well, both Biddleman and Theodore Akekos in the backfield there, and Medina just slippery out of that backfield to get a positive gain. And here's that look at Coppers' catch. Just go up and get it.
That's trust between Mangoni and Coppers. Mangoni is under pressure, trying to buy some time. And, he did have Wagstaff open, but by that point, you're throwing it away. And Kevin Roche, the intended receiver, I guess, on the far side. He'll be by at the halftime report brought to you by Platinum HVAC, where we will have the Triple O Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing Scholar Athletes. Service so good you're going to find a reason to call. The Platinum HVAC halftime report, as we're down to 1.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. This is 4-down territory, you would figure. 3rd down at the 15. And here's the screen set up, and Medina is going to get stood up. This brings up 4th down. Great play there by Will Fichtner, the linebacker.
Boy, Fichtner's been a name we've called on both sides of the ball now with that play on defense. He's the fullback on offense. Pre-game, he says, get ready for a game. Give me some chicken, give me some water, and don't tell coach, but I like a little bit of Coca-Cola, just like the caffeine jolt that I get. He's playing with some energy tonight. That's Will Fichtner, number 1, the senior running back and linebacker for Penfield.
So Penfield actually calling the timeout here on 4th down and 8. Again, there's a little bit of a breeze here. So for RH, they're going to not attempt a field goal, instead looking to go for it on 4th down. We want a special thanks to the distillery in Henrietta on Winton Road. Good folks there. 339-3010. Appreciate the distillery for their sponsorship tonight. Chicken fingers and tacos. We're told it's delicious. I mean, did they save any for us?
No. That's just kind of par for the course. Gene, you got to go to, right? I mean, my go-to there is I go with the Cajun chicken pasta. Oh, it's a go-to every time I'm there. Love the distillery.
I'm partial to the steak salad.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so
healthy.
Healthy, but you're going big with this.
That's right. That's right.
4th and 8. And they're going to attempt the field goal coming out of that. Okay, so Coppers to hold. And Mangoni, who does a little bit of everything, this ball to be spotted at the 22, a 32-yard attempt. Snap down, kick is up, and it is going to be wide to the left, and the Penfield defense holds. Mike Danger, what did you think about the decision to kick the field goal on 4th down?
4th and 8. I mean, you know, you have a kicker that you trust in Mangoni. You got a breeze in your face, however, and that breeze pushed it wide left. You're going to get a chance to get some points here to start the second half now with 53 seconds left. Can you keep Penfield in check? We haven't seen a ton in the passing game, so we don't know how quickly they'll move the ball down the field, but can you keep them in check and prevent any big explosive plays in the run game if they decide to hand the ball off?
Maybe you notice Mangoni showing some frustration there, and they're actually going to bring him off the field here. And of course, we haven't mentioned this tonight, is his dad, Jason, the head coach at Brockport. Brockport coming off another Courage Bowl win last Saturday.
He's a smart player. Being a coach's son, he, understands football, obviously, and we've seen some of his abilities on display. Bright future when you consider he's a sophomore. This is his first year starting at RH, and he's already had himself some explosive games this year. He's found the end zone plenty, and like you mentioned, he can kind of do it all, also in the kick game.
So the Royal Comets do have 3 timeouts remaining if they want to use them here, maybe get the ball back late. And here will be the design run by Junta. And that'll go up across the 20 to the 21. So after the missed field goal, the drive starting here at the 20. And it just looks like both sides will be content here to get it to the half. We still have a lot of room for our final outlet defense play of the game. We'll be choosing that prior to the selection. The final outlet, the best in West New York when it comes to porch, deck, and fence installations. Play clock is at 9, so Penfield will have to run this one play here. And maybe they just take the knee here. Play clock at 2, 1. The handoff going, and Coppers, who's back into the game, spinning off of tacklers, and he'll get the first down as the clock will run out. That'll allow us to say it's the Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company. And how about this? Penfield going on the road, and 2 long drives, 14-0 is our score. As that's got to please the head coach, I would think Anthony Bianchi. As we go downstairs to Kevin Roche standing by with Anthony Bianchi. Kevin?
All right, guys, thanks so much. Here with Coach Bianchi. Coach, only 2 offensive drives for your team in the first half. The first one, 14 plays, leads to a touchdown. The second one, 18 plays, leads to a touchdown. You also converted on 4th down 3 times. What's been so effective for your offense?
I mean, kids are just playing hard, both sides. They're playing tough defensively, so nothing's been that easy. They've been moving the ball pretty easy on us, so we got to clean some things up, and they're going to clean some things up. It's going to be a great second half.
What's your message to the team up 14 at the half?
We got to finish. We were up 14 last week. We didn't finish. We just got to keep playing hard and keep executing, and it's going to come down to the wire.
Best of luck in the second half. Appreciate the time. Gene?
Thank you, Kevin. Head coach Anthony Bianchi of the Penfield Patriots. Wow, it is a beautiful moon here tonight and a great crowd here at RH. We will have our halftime show brought to you by Platinum HVAC. Coming your way next here, it's the law offices of William.
Hello? Hey, Joey, Grandpa's coming over. Hey, Mom, Grandpa's on his way over.
It's important that your garage door is working properly. Call Tracy Door Company for garage doors, openers, or service. 585-426-6060.
For 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company.
Finding a quality roofer can be tough.
I'm tough and a little invasive.
I'll beat any price.
But get out! How did you get in here?
Dog door.
We don't have a dog.
I do.
Stellar Roofing's professional staff and industry-leading warranty guarantee your investment for decades to come.
At Fontes, we have it all. We have walkers, wheelchairs, and scooters. We have Pride Power Lift chairs. They are functional and fashionable and made in the USA. Professional fitted orthotics, compression stockings, and personal care products, and breast pumps from Medela. Stay safe in your bathroom with the Bella Vita bath lift or the deluxe toilet lift by Dignity. Quality and reliability you can count on. Fontes, your home medical equipment superstore. Why shop anywhere else?
Tuesday, the CW is now home of the baddest brand in live sports. NXT.
You got to be kidding me.
These fists don't lie, baby.
I'm talking about history. Here we go.
Expect the unexpected.
I'm only spitting facts.
You're watching the Platinum HVAC Halftime Report. Platinum HVAC, the best at what we do.
14-0 is our score. Penfield with 2 long drives. That's been the difference so far. Welcome back to Friday Night Rivals and the Platinum HVAC Halftime Report. Time now to introduce you to this week's Triple O Scholar Athletes. Layla McClain is this year's nominee from Rush-Henrietta. She participates in soccer, basketball, and track. In addition to managing an advanced course load, Layla finds time to volunteer at the University of Rochester Medical Center, assisting with patient transport. And Chloe Chen is Penfield's Scholar Athlete Selection. Chloe is a swim team captain and MVP. She's a 2-time Monroe County First Team recipient. Chloe is a National Honor Society Vice President, as well as President of the Art Club. She also serves as a volunteer swim instructor. The Scholar Athlete Program recognizes students who achieve both on and off the field. At the end of the season, one winner will be selected to receive a $5,000 scholarship to the school of their choice. We're grateful to Triple O Heating and Cooling for their generous support of the Scholar Athlete Program. Once again, we go downstairs to Kevin.
All right, Gene, thanks so much. Here with Rush-Henrietta Principal R.T. Allen. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. How beneficial is something like this for the student athletes to be featured on Friday Night Rivals throughout Section 5?
Well, I would just say highlighting athletes anytime builds more athletes. When they see themselves on TV, more kids that are a little bit younger say, I want to do that too. So it's awesome for that reason alone.
You look at this new beautiful facility that you opened up just a few short weeks ago, trying to get your first win here tonight in this beautiful new field, Werner Kleeman Field. But Coach Montesano talked to us this week and mentioned how it's really drawn in the student body and the community to have this Friday night lights kind of feel to it. What has that draw been like to finally have that here?
Right. So every home game has been almost sold out, I would say. We don't even sell tickets, but it feels like it's sold out. The deal is that now our student body comes out and now our parents come out. That's always been a thing. But now the community is coming out because it's on a Friday. They're looking for something to do. It's keeping students here on our campus rather than being out in the community doing something else. And this is wonderful for that reason alone.
And it's homecoming as well. It's been a special week getting ready for this game here tonight.
Oh, so homecoming week has been amazing. We started with a Powerpuff game where our girls played a football game and our boys cheer. So that started us off on Monday. And it's just been rolling with a ton of home games with our volleyball team, having exciting matches all week. This has just been... I wish we could do it every week. Yeah.
Well, RT, we appreciate the hospitality and being back here for the second time this season. And we thank you so much for your time here tonight. And best of luck with the rest of the school year here at Rush-Henrietta. Gene?
All right, thanks, Kevin. We'll have more of the Platinum HVAC halftime report as it's Penfield enjoying a 14-0 lead here tonight at Werner Kleeman Field. This is the law offices of Willie Matar's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
Since 1986, American Custom has provided home improvements to the entire Rochester area.
Now is the season to replace your old windows and upgrade to better quality that will last.
Call American Custom. Let us make your home look like new again.
Finding a quality roofer can be tough.
I'm tough and a little invasive.
I'll beat any price.
But get out! How did you get in here?
Dog door.
We don't have a dog.
I do.
Stellar Roofing's professional staff and industry-leading warranty guarantee your investment for decades to come.
So you're going about 60. Is that about right? Okay. And the airbags deployed?
As head of the state's largest motor vehicle accident firm, William Matar is always seeking to gain new insight from car crash experts to keep him at the top of his game.
And the neck is still sore?
Who ordered the eggs over easy? You single?
You'll get more for your Monday. You'll get
An incredible selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs at BobJohnsonUsed.com. It's your ultimate destination for high-quality vehicles at an accessible price. And it's all at one location, BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet.
It's a better place to buy a car.
Seasonal weather can take its toll on our home's exterior. Don't settle for inferior products with substandard installations. Since 1986, our mission has always been to provide quality investment that will increase your home's value. Contact us today to learn more.
You're watching the Platinum HVAC Halftime Report. Platinum HVAC, the best at what we do.
Back at Rush-Henrietta, Warner Kleeman Field here as we are at the half. The Platinum HVAC halftime report. Our score, Penfield leading RH 14-0. Well, let's take a look. Some of the outstanding Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals game highlights from across the country. Here's some of the best from last week.
The best Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
Did it throw it? Little fade. Caught. Touchdown. Xavier Smith.
He goes right over the defender and makes a play.
What do they call that? You got mossed?
Lost a hole. They give it to Sheptak. He's flush, but he's got a lot of speed. Can he get the corner? He dives, and he is in. Forced touchdown by Bo Sheptak, diving into the end zone, and Danville takes back the lead.
Yep, they send it backer. Complete to Rios. He'll get the first down and more. Trying to hurdle a guy who has to go down at the 31-yard line.
Furcus in as he's throwing. Ball tipped and intercepted. Excellent job defensively by Eric Iosencio, the sophomore.
This young man coming out to the field right now is Jackson Maynard. He is suffering from Duchenne's syndrome. His family has established the Little Hercules Foundation, which is something that helps the young man and raises awareness for what he is battling all across the country. And there he has the football, and Jackson Maynard is heading towards the end zone tonight. And a very special touchdown. A lot of points will be scored during the season in games, but none bigger than that one right there. Touchdown, Jackson Maynard.
We will have some highlights coming your way next year on Friday Night Rivals.
Should have called Kangaroo.
Yeah, give us a call. Kangaroo. We hop to it.
Local business is at the heart of every community. But lately, you're seeing a lot less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Volkswagen is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, sports teams, events, and organizations that we take part of in your community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Volkswagen in East Rochester. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
He's at the 20,
We fixed that. We fixed that. We fixed that too. Go, go, go!
taken down at the 1-yard line. We don't fix that.
Triple O will make you go, oh, oh, oh. Triple O.
The 2024 playoffs in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Roll on this Saturday. It all goes down in Charlotte Roval, where 8 drivers will advance and 4 others see their title dreams end.
The Xfinity Series never disappoint.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs
on CW Rochester. You're watching the Platinum HVAC Halftime Report. Platinum HVAC, the best at what we do.
RH down by 14, but they're going to get the ball. Head coach Joe Montesano standing by with Kevin Roche.
All right, Gene, here with Coach Montesano. Coach, you had both drives in the first half. You were able to move the ball on Penfield. Just those drives stalled, missing the field goal there at the end. How do you get the offense rolling in the second half?
Just keep doing what we're doing. We just got to finish, all right? We had a couple negatives when we have momentum, and we got to avoid that. And when we get down in the red area, we got to finish drives.
Best of luck in the second half. Appreciate the time, Gene.
All right, thank you very much, Kevin, and thanks to Coach Montesano. As let's take a look at the highlights while we're waiting here for the kickoff. We take a look at A.J. Theodora Kakos pushing it ahead. And then Theodora Kakos off to the races. So he converts on 4th down. And Mike Danger, when you have a 14-play drive, good things are going to happen. Here's the play that everybody thought was a touchdown. Mike Danger, what did you see on that play?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, Monette came down with it, but bobbling it there as he was going to the ground. And, you know, great job keeping a foot in, but not enough for the touchdown. As you see, Penfield continued just dominating the ground game, some sleight of hand. And you get Giunta in for the touchdown. Missed field goal at the end of the first half is Mangoni pushing it wide left.
Okay, quick break. We'll come back next here on Friday Night Rivals.
Hello? Hey, Joey, Grandpa's coming over. Hey, Mom, Grandpa's on his way over.
It's important that your garage door is working properly. Call Tracy Door Company for garage doors, openers, or service. 585-426-6060.
For 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company.
Finding a quality roofer can be tough.
I'm tough and a little invasive.
I'll beat any price.
But get out! How did you get in here?
Dog door.
We don't have a dog.
I do.
What? Stellar Roofing's professional staff and industry-leading warranty guarantee your investment for decades to come.
Wrongful death after a motor vehicle crash? The words say it all, but do not begin to capture the anguish, the suffering, and the loss. It's hard not to be emotional during a time like that. But that's exactly the time when you need someone to be clear-headed, eyes open, and know exactly what has to be done to protect survivors and to get some justice. That someone will be me, William Mattar, when you call 444-4444.
I know winter is the last thing you want to think about right now, but now is the time to get your home ready. Most homes have a hidden problem. They're poorly insulated, especially older homes. And ordinary insulation is too weak for a Rochester winter. Your home needs foam. So call now and save up to 80% with federal and New York State funding. For some people, it's even free while funds are available. Why would you go another day paying high energy bills when you don't have to?
USA Insulation.
Welcome back here. Start of the second half, and it'll be RH getting the ball here. Only their third possession in this game. The kickoff brought to you by USA Insulation, as that ball will go on the far side. Maybe you let it go out of bounds. Oh, that is not what you want to do if you're Justin Medina. It looked like that was going to go out of bounds, but now it's going to be good field position for the Penfield defense. As we take a look at these adjustments, brought to you by Stellar Roofing.
You know, we saw Penfield have a lot of success in the ground game, but sleight of hand, play action, the jet sweep, and the inside handoffs, really fooling Rush-Henrietta defensively, and pressure Mangoni defensively if you're Penfield. He's had a lot of time back there to kind of pick and choose where he wants to distribute the ball to. Push up front if you're Rush-Henrietta's offense and try and get that run game going, and look for takeaways on defense. These runs try to get extended by Penfield. You get their arms in there, try to strip the ball away. Maybe you get a free possession with the takeaway.
Stellar Roofing, premier roofing solutions for Western New York. And that's the way you get things going. Medina with the first down. Gets it across the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This for a gain of 15. That's good for a Lakeside Roofing and Contracting first down. The Homer Kangaroo, we hop to it.
When you talk about the junior and senior leadership on this Rush-Henrietta offense, it's all up front, man. That center, Ryan Schulenberg and Davis, Walker, Condello, Taylor, nice push there to start the second half, and a nice run by Medina.
Gets things going here for RH. They're going to go empty set now, coming into the backfield, faking the sweep, and then, dangerous throw there. As in a position was Zane Cropman, the safety, perhaps to knock that one away. Pass falling incomplete.
Yeah, Jaquim Brown there, the intended receiver, but boy, just through two plays, it looks like there's a different pace and intensity of this Rush-Henrietta offense here already in the second half.
Stops the clock with the incompletion. Two receivers left to the right. Medina now going to go into a pattern and faking it, and it'll be Mangoni. Off to the races. He's got the first down. Brandon Mangoni spinning forward up to the 44, a gain of 16. That's good for a Lakeside Roofing and Contracting first down. The home at Kangaroo. We hop to it.
Now, the first half, Mangoni had 51 yards through the air, going 5 of 8, but it's plays like this that make him special. He's identified as slippery from head coach Anthony Bianchi of Penfield when they were scouting him before this game. And boy, right there, you see some of that elusiveness. He can hurt you in the ground game as well as through the passing game.
Stack receivers to the left and to the right. The handoff going inside, and the tackle will be made by A.J. Theodora Keikos, but not before another good gain by Justin Medina, getting it for a gain of 5 up to the 50.
Rush-Henrietta already at midfield after that unfortunate start to the drive. The special teams gaffe on the opening kickoff of the second half, but moving the ball with some efficiency here.
Sawyer Saladino will be anchoring the inside of the line here for Penfield on this second down and 5. Going into motion will be Wagstaff, but then falling on it will be Mangoni. And a negative play, those can be drive killers. This to bring up 3rd and long.
Well, Mangoni honestly just doing the right thing here and getting down instead of trying to make something out of nothing. And Gavin Earl, the 6'1 junior defensive tackle, was right there on the spot as well to, would have made life a little bit difficult had he chosen to pick the ball up and try to make a play there. Smart play by Mangoni.
3rd down and 15. The snap. The pump fake. Mangoni. He wants a man long. He's looking for Wagstaff, and it falls incomplete. Great coverage on that by number 2, Aaron Hardaway, and number 20, Anthony Fallon.
Yeah, Brown just not able to get that inside angle to make a play on that long ball by Mangoni, but the throw looked like it was there. Double coverage and great coverage downfield by Penfield's defense.
Hardaway deep back here. This will be the first punt of the night for Mangoni. So quarterback, defensive back, place kicker, and punter here. And the sophomore will let this rip. That's a nice punt. It is returnable. Oh, it's dropped and it's recovered! And look who gets all the way down the field. Caleb Condello with the recovery for RH. And the Royal Comets have new life.
Well, there's the kind of mistake you want to take advantage of. And Caleb Condello, the senior, on the spot with the recovery. His 4th year as a varsity player for RH here. Wants to play football in college. Looking at Brockport as his top choice. But, yeah, you got peeking. If you're Hardaway, you were looking forward instead of looking the ball into your hands. Condello taking advantage, and now Rush-Henrietta with great field position here to start the second half.
Here's the screen pass to the near side. There's some good blocking by Coppers, and getting it inside the 10 will be Monty Wagstaff. That's good enough for a first down, brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo. We hop to it. Also, we're inside the Ide family of dealerships red zone. Ide, we'd love to earn your business.
Wagstaff just following his blockers, hugging that sideline. Maybe got away with one there if you're Jackson Coppers, but they'll take the big gain. And
Nathan Masters with the tackle on Medina. So first and goal to go here coming up. Make it second and goal to go. Royal Comets looking for their first points tonight as Medina now will go to the far side. The pump fake, McGoney between the tackles. And he'll get it down to about the 4. Third and goal. Brandon Mangoni, a threat to take off here too. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. 236 yards on the ground entering tonight. Wagstaff will be in the slot to the left. Medina is the single setback. It's going to be a pass. Mangoni under pressure. Mangoni trying to get around the corner, and he gets tripped up. And the ball came out, and it rolls out of bounds. And Mangoni a little slow to get up.
There's Ronan Boyle with the pursuit on that play, boy, and it was speed versus speed. And I think just a couple of inches there that Boyle has on Mangoni.
Special grounding on the offense.
Able to bring him down. Mangoni crawling to the sideline. Staggering to get back up on his feet.
They're still grounding against RH, and that's a loss of down. It'll be a 4th down.
Yeah, and boy, you go from 3rd and goal to 4. We'll see if they're spotted. We should point out, too, in honor of the month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the flags tonight are pink. You know, it's a well-played claim if we haven't had many flags.
So you can see the trip there by Boyle.
Is that really grounding, though, or was it just he's getting tripped up and he didn't secure the ball? I'm not sure, but they're going to say the arm was moving forward.
Well, I wonder how much that landing by Theodore Keikos had to do with Mangoni being on the ground now. Theodore Keikos coming in late in that play.
Well, when they look at Mangoni, we will take a quick break here. 4th down coming up for the Royal Comets. When we come back here, it's the law offices of William Mattar's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
Local business is at the heart of every community, but lately you're seeing less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Honda is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, organizations, sports teams, and events that we're part of in your local community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Honda in Penfield. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
Closed captioning for tonight's broadcast brought to you by The Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet, the best in fences, decks, railings, and porches. This is not good. They're still taking a look at Mangoni. Now he gets to his feet. And this is key danger because, well, he is also the place kicker. Yep. So on 4th down, you do have Coppers that can come in at quarterback, certainly.
Now I wonder if Coppers can attempt a field goal as well. We'll see. I hope that young man is able to return, but it looks like he might be headed towards the locker room.
Yeah, that's... they're going to allow him to bring his helmet over, but as in the opposite direction of the RH bench.
It's a frustration. The sophomore quarterback as he heads towards the Royal Comet locker room.
Indeed, it will be Coppers. One of the leaders on this team. Joe Montesano loves him. Here's the snap. Coppers on 4th and goal. Fires to the end zone. Climbing the ladder. Touchdown! Touchdown! That's number 2, Jaquan Brown from Jackson. Coppers on 4th and goal from the 20. That's good enough for American Custom Exteriors and Interiors. Touchdown, the home improvement company that cares.
How about that, huh? Jackson Coppers, quarterback for this RH program up until the start of this season. Team guy, understood, hey, look, this is the coach's decision. I'll do whatever I can to help this team win. Cedes the starting quarterback job to Brandon Mangoni. Mangoni goes down. Coppers steps up, throws a bullet for a touchdown.
We'll see who this is taking the place kick and cannot see the number. It's not Mangoni, obviously, as the kick is up. And how about that? That's going to be Liam Connolly with the PAT, and his teammates are fired up. And guess what? On Friday Night Rivals, we have a game that's now 14-7. And thanks to that man, Caleb Condella with the hustle to give RH the good field position. Well, funny how one play can change something.
Turnovers matter.
We will have Penfield on offense when we come back. Here is Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
You'll get more for your Monday. You'll get
An incredible selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs at BobJohnsonUsed.com. It's your ultimate destination for high-quality vehicles at an accessible price, and it's all at one location, BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet.
It's a better place to buy a car.
The short field, Mike Danger, that meant everything, but Jackson Coppers. It's not that easy to come in and throw a pass like that, your first attempt.
But a nice luxury for head coach Joe Montesano to have somebody with that much experience at quarterback coming in to back up your starter. He made the most of that opportunity. It's a touchdown pass.
Dylan Keating to kick this one off. The USA Insulation kickoff as Fickner, the fullback, kind of as an up man, and he will be taken down from behind, but some good field position here up to the 38-yard line for Penfield to start this next drive with 7:47 remaining in the third.
Now, Penfield went 2 out of 3 in terms of drives in the first half. The only drive where they didn't score was when they had the ball at the end of the half, and of course, they ate up a lot of clock. 14 plays on their first touchdown drive, 18 plays on their second, eating up 7 minutes and 32 seconds and 9 minutes and 40 seconds, respectively. Let's see if they can continue to follow their game plan, eat up a lot of clock here, and dominate the run game.
With Mangoni out, now it's Jacob Militello in at quarter, number 15. So he's a sophomore. So a lot of people being asked to step up here tonight as the handoff will go inside. And they'll just get across the 40-yard line. Short gain on that play.
Runs in your host of RH defenders. The gain is 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8.
Jake Militello wearing number 15. And this is the fun part about the sport. You never know if you're a backup when your number is going to be called here. And Militello is going to be asked here tonight to step up. Second down and 8. And the receiver to the near side will be Brody Joyce. But Penfield is a team that likes to keep it on the ground. Junta, who has a rushing touchdown tonight, is going to hand it off. And Krotman, and he will go across the 45 and up to the 47. He'll be 1 yard shy of the marker. Blake Smith is out there as an extra tight end, number 87. Junta will bring the play in from the huddle. Nine men in the box here for RH. Here's the handoff, and Krotman's going to get the first down. Needed one, he gets two. That first down brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo. We hop to it.
This looks an awful lot like what we saw out of Penfield in the first half, Gene. They're not deviating from their plan, nor should they. They had a lot of success with it, and now it's up to RH defensively to find a way to stop this run game of Penfield. Physical.
This brings us past the midway point here of the third. Two receivers to the far side, and the tight end being number 89, Ronan Boyle, lining up as a wide receiver in the near boundary. Krotman makes one man miss, keeping the balance there, and that's a play that you figured would have been tripped up for a loss. Brennan Spencer was in the backfield, could not get him down. It goes down to the 46 for a gain of 5.
His balance by Krotman on that, keeping his footing, moving forward. Anthony Bianchi wants that. 4 to 5 yards on first down. That's exactly what he got on that play. And they're on schedule here offensively.
Ronan Boyle, receiver to the far side, and Fichtner will be in the backfield as well. Second down. And here's the option, and keeping it himself and getting across the 40. That's good for a first down. The keeper by Dominic Junta, the quarterback. Good for Kangaroo first down. Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo.
On the opposite side of the field from where we are, we can kind of see Brennan Mangoni being carted off and headed to the RH locker room, which is a sight we never want to see. And this is more of that bad injury luck for RH.
Yeah, was that going to be a throw there as two receivers for Penfield kind of bumped into each other accidentally? Works in the end. 1st and 10 at the 39. Keeping the clock moving as well. Inside handoff, Theodora Keikos. Theodora Keikos lowering his shoulder, getting it down to the 35. This for a gain of 4.
Nice first half for Theodora Keikos. 72 yards on 16 rushes, and that included his 24-yard touchdown in the first half.
John Statana doing the job tonight. Second down and 6 at the 35. What an answer here by Penfield so far. 14-7 is our score. We're in the third as Theodora Keikos making another cut and keeping his feet.
Ball's
and
out.
The ball is out. Boy, they're still talking about this.
Yep.
It's RH ball. RH ball.
It's kind of what we wanted to see out of RH defensively. Look for those opportunities to take the ball away, and this is their second takeaway of the second half.
Okay, so is the butt down first? It's out. I think that's out. Boy,
that's close.
Yeah, it's moving.
Well, they're calling it a fumble, Gene, and that's Penfield's second fumble of the second half.
Yeah, there is no overturning calls based on replay, and even if there were, there's nothing exclusive there to say. As now the movement and the pink flags coming down on the field. And with Mangoni out, it's Jackson
Full
Coppers.
start on the offense.
Well, this is also something to kind of consider, too, that you have a different cadence, different quarterback. Jackson Coppers going to be asked here to lead his team.
Yeah, and some of these guys up front have played with Coppers in the past, being juniors and seniors like Coppers is a senior. But you're used to playing with a certain cadence, a certain style with Mangoni behind center through 5 games this year. A little bit of an adjustment here for the RH offense.
Coppers will put his man into motion, Wagstaff. And he's going to flare it out to Wagstaff. Wagstaff cutting it upfield. Wagstaff getting across the 25 and some positive yardage up to the 29-yard line. So that gets back the penalty yardage and a little bit more. And, you know, as Kevin Roche was talking to Anthony Bianchi at halftime, well, this is a Penfield team that was also up 14-0 last week. So see if they learn from anything in that loss to Pittsburgh. 2nd down and 7. Copper sends his man out wide. Instead, it's going to go over to Wagstaff. Wagstaff getting some good blocking, and he's going to get enough for the first down. First down brought to you by Lakeside Roofing and Contracting, the home of Kangaroo Roof. We hop to it.
Don't you get the sense that they would call this play for Coppers all the way down the field? It seems like he's very comfortable in this offense and making these throws to the boundaries outside of the numbers. And head coach Joe Montesano telling us, looking for this RH unit tonight to play complementary football, all 3 phases. And when you think about it, Gene, you got the fumble recovery on special teams, the fumble recovery on defense, and now your offense with your backup quarterback moving the ball down the field.
Coppers will put his man into motion. Wagstaff. Inside handoff going, and Medina, nothing there. Theodore Kakos on the tackle, along with Fichtner, the 1-2 punch there. No gain on the play. Second and 10. Plenty of time on the play clock. It's at 12. Coppers looking at one safety up high. The motion, the throw, going up the ladder, and it's incomplete. And there is his replacement, Jacob Militello. So Militello goes in at wide receiver for Coppers, who's now in a quarterback, and the pass just a little tall there. Tough play for Militello.
Yeah, you wonder how many reps Coppers gets throwing the football during a week of practice. I'd venture to guess not much. So a lot of this is probably muscle memory from what he knows as a starter the previous 2 years. But Coppers, just a little bit too much air on that one for his wide receiver.
3rd down and 10. Empty set. Coppers setting up pump fake. He was looking for Militello, who's covered. Now he's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Brown, but I think he's short. He'll be short by about a yard. Decision time coming up. What a nice play, though, by Coppers. He wanted the big hit downfield, realized it wasn't open. Let me take what I can.
You know, and on the touchdown pass as well, you saw him kind of move the defenders around with his eyes, and he did it on that last play as well. Shifty, using his eyes, looking in different directions, freezing defenders, using the pump fake to his advantage, and then making the right decision and finding his open receiver underneath for a nice gain.
Well, this is actually smart football by RH, asking for the measurement. I know I already called it not a first down, but this gives RH a chance to talk it over what they want to do here.
They catch a breath. I mean, they're playing with a different level of intensity here so far in the second half.
Yeah, and indeed, it's going to be short. 4th down. Good work by our camera crew. Eric Carpy, our director tonight.
I mean, we're talking about a chain link on this one. This is 4th and an inch.
I'm sorry, if you're RH, you're not punting here. they will spot the ball. Meanwhile, take another look at this catch. It's a great play to get in this position. Does Coppers keep it himself? Officials get the ball in place. This is 4th and an inch. Coppers under center. Long count. Now they look back at the sideline. Everybody coming forward for Penfield. It's power on power. And leading the way. Give a lot of credit to Ryan Schlumberg at the center in that offensive line. The drive continues for RH. It's good for Lakeside Roofing and Contracting. First down. The home of Kangaroo. We opt to it.
Mentioned how Coppers is one of the best wrestlers in the state, sectional champ 4 years in a row. And yeah, just use some of that power that you maybe see in the mat in the wintertime to push ahead and get that first down for RH.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Coppers takes the snap, and he pulls it down himself. Coppers gets upended. A tackle the corner coming up to slow up the play, Anthony Fallon, but not before he gets down to the 45. And we'll call that a gain of 6.
Thought we were going to have a helicopter there with Coppers taking that hit and going airborne there.
I would not advise anybody to tackle like that. No, that is not what you would teach. Well, just a reminder, we will have our defense play of the game brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet, the best in porch, deck, fence, installations in Western New York. Well, that might be one right there. A.J. Theodore Kakos. Textbook tackling there on his number 4 counterpart, Justin Medina. And RH could take it to the quarter if they choose. That's their leading tackler. And indeed, RH will take it to the quarter. RH, can they get this done with their backup quarterback? We head to the 4th. Fun game here tonight at Warner Kleeman Field. It's Friday Night Rivals. The law office of Willie Mattar's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
These challenging times, our dedicated team at American Custom continues to provide top quality installations to every customer. We apply attention to every detail. You can trust our team to make sure the job is done right. Call American today.
Local business is at the heart of every community. But lately, you're seeing a lot less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Volkswagen is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, sports teams, events, and organizations that we take part of in your community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Volkswagen in East Rochester. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, our blue logo is going pink. For those who've won their fight against cancer, we salute you. For those still fighting, we support you. And for those who would like to help, go to WilliamMattar.com. At William Mattar, we've helped thousands in our community after a crash with serious injuries. You know us, you know our focus, and you know we can help. Call the firm with the focus, the firm with the fours. 444-4444.
Since 1986, American Custom has provided home improvements to the entire Rochester area.
Now is the season to replace your old windows and upgrade to better quality that will last.
Call American Custom. Let us make your home look like new again.
The 2024 playoffs in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Roll on this Saturday. It all goes down in Charlotte Roval, where 8 drivers will advance and 4 others see their title dreams end.
The Xfinity Series never disappoints.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs
on CW Rochester.
We are ready. Head to the 4th. 3rd down and 6 for the Royal Comets, who trail in this game 14-7. 14-0 was our halftime score. As Jackson Coppers throws on the run. He's got the first down, throwing it up to number 7, Daniel Schmitz. How about Daniel Schmitz stepping in there? That's good for Tracy Door Company first down. For 3 generations, it's the Tracy Door Company.
Yeah, saw him come in here to start the fourth quarter. That's Schmitz, the senior wide receiver. Making a play out wide, and Coppers accurate with that one.
So Schmitz will be on the far boundary. So Parker Monette is not on the field. It's Schmitz in, as well as Jacob Militello. And it's going to be the screen pass going out to the outside to Wagstaff. Wagstaff had a steam. 20, 15, 10, 5. Where do they mark him out? They mark him out at the 1. Wow, what burst there by Imani Wagstaff. The crowd wanted the touchdown, but it's a great play nonetheless. It's a good enough for another Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company. We're back inside the Ide family of dealerships. Red Zone Ide. We'd love to earn your business.
This play really happens by a block by Militello, and you can see Wagstaff. Doesn't look like he stepped out of bounds there as he was crossing, but no matter. Next play. Let's punch it in.
No matter. That's good for an American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares. And what do you know? We are an extra point away from tying this up.
The Coppers with the quarterback keeper to punch it in. And impressive drive for Jackson Coppers in this RH offense. Their quarterback going down the previous drive.
Liam Connolly, the senior, on to attempt the extra point, this to tie the game. Snap is down, the kick has the distance, and it's through. Rush-Henrietta, 2 takeaways, 2 touchdowns, we are tied. Oh, look at the TD by the Royal Comets. 14-14 is our score. It's the law offices of William Attar's Friday Night Rivals. Driven by Bob Johnson Automotive on CW Rochester.
You'll get more for your Monday. You'll get
An incredible selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs at BobJohnsonUsed.com. It's your ultimate destination for high-quality vehicles at an accessible price. And it's all at one location, BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet.
It's a better place to buy a car.
Scoring drive, 10 plays, 74 yards. Jackson Coppers, boy, he's fired up on the sideline. A senior showing some leadership there, coming in as we are tied at 14. But Penfield has moved the ball very nicely here tonight. They're going to get the ball back. Liam Connolly to boot this one away here for the Royal Comets. The kickoff once again brought to you by USA Insulation. Connolly putting his hand up in the air. And it will be a low line drive kick. Well, is it going to go out of bounds? It does. Smart play by Anthony Fallon to let that roll out of bounds. So it'll be Penfield with better field position. We say once again, hello to Kevin Rush.
Hello, guys. As you know, so many great athletes across Section 5, and we're here with one, senior Haley Smith, who is a cross-country and track runner here at Rush-Henrietta. 5 individual titles in indoor and outdoor track, and also has won 7 of 9 races in cross-country so far this season. How do you prepare mentally for each race?
I think, honestly, just staying relaxed and being consistent in the season, just relying on my training, that I've gotten good sleep during the week, hydrated, done all the little things to get there.
Does your strategy change race to race?
I think for me the key is just staying relaxed. Like, if I can go into it and just believe in the training and just believe in myself, then
Yeah, you're one of the best runners in Section 5. What's your goal for this season and your final year for the Royal Comets?
I mean, of course, the goal is always to hopefully win sectionals. As a team, that would be great as well. And make it to the state meet, medal, and have the race of my life at NXR, just fight through it.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way. Your next race comes up next Saturday in Palmyra. Best of luck looking for her 8th individual win in 10 races this year, Gene.
It's not supposed to be. That's amazing. And, the thing, when you come here to Warner Cleveland Field, they've hosted the sectionals here at RH, and that track is still there. It's to our right. You just can't see it right now. As it'll be second down.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
So now RH's defense playing with a different level of intensity and a little razzle-dazzle in that first play of the drive. RH not fooled. No gain. And now you've got a mental error with the false start, pushing him back another 5 yards. This Royal Comet team has come out the second half with a different level of intensity, and Penfield hasn't been able to match it up to this point.
Yeah, Penfield's offense, you figure it's important they get at least one first down here. Try to flip that field position. Here will be the handoff to Theodora Keikos, and there's not going to be much there. You saw Wagstaff, the linebacker, coming in from the backside to help out there.
And that brings up third down.
Well, the turnovers, those have been costly for Penfield here tonight. 2 of them resulting in eventual touchdowns for RH. We've got substitutions coming in, including number 2, Aaron Hardaway. Hardaway will be the receiver to the far side. Brody Joyce. And this press box is shaken up here. 3rd and long. Junta on the option. Checks it down. He's got a man close to the marker. That is going to be Zane Kropman. Zane Kropman, I believe he picked it up. He did. Wow, that is good enough for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company. My danger and my overstanding when I say that might be the biggest play tonight so far for Penfield.
Yeah, well-designed play, too. You had Brown defensively covering Hardaway, and he has to make a decision. Do I stay with Hardaway downfield, or do I pull off and try to make the play here to tackle Kropman? By the time he made the decision, it was too late. Kropman getting the first down.
It's what they call the defender in conflict. That is always what you want to do when you're an offensive coordinator, draw something up like that. And now another whistle, and the clock is at 0. Do they award the timeout?
Timeout, Penfield.
Okay, so save the 5 yards. Penfield using their first timeout, and Jackson Kropman kind of hobbling around. He's not at 100% tonight. I'm going to come off twice tonight, but he picks up that key 3rd down. We want to mention, too, that closed captioning for tonight's game brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet, the best in fences, decks, railings, and porches. Also have our Vinyl Outlet defense play of the game. And it's very much up for grabs right now. Timeout situation. RH with all 3. Penfield now down to 2. First and 10 for the Patriots. Under center this time will be Junta. And he'll hand off Theodora Keikos. And Theodora Keikos has Caleb Condello helping out on the tackle. They're only a gain of 1.
A little flex there by 74. Condello, the 4th year on varsity for the RH senior, looking to play at Brockport next year, hopefully.
Is that Mike Condello on the coaching staff here? And Mike Condello, an old Rochester Raider, the indoor football team from years ago. Here's the direct keeper for Junta, and he'll get it up to his own 49. Only 2 on that play. Another 3rd and long coming up.
Nice lead block here by Theodora Kakos. Try and create a little space for his quarterback. Small gain here. A moment for RH's defense to step up big. All night tonight, Penfield's kind of had their way. Long, sustained drives throughout the course of tonight. Can RH get a stop with all the support in the stands behind them?
Receiver to the far side is Brody Joyce. This is 3rd down and 7. Joyce goes into motion, faking the end around. Handoff inside. Theodore Kakos, he's going to be short. Into plus territory. Just outside the 47. 4th down and 3. You went for it on this down and distance at the opening drive. You got to go for it now, I would think.
Yeah, the wild card here, Gene, and tell me if you feel the way I do. It feels like Coppers is the wild card. If they get the ball back on offense, you're not really sure what Coppers can do as the quarterback. So rather than punt the ball and push him back with field position, why not go for it here, 4th down?
No, they've been so successful tonight. The 18-play drive, the 14-play drive. Here's another one. 3rd down conversions, by the way. Here's going to be the snap. Theodora Kakos, and the pop moves. He's got the 1st down. A.J. Theodora Kakos down to the 41. A gain of 6. The Tracy Door Company 1st down. For 3 generations, it's the Tracy Door Company.
Got a good push up front.
It's Coppers on the tackle.
See Chandler Bowman there to help pick up his running back. And the junior getting a little spell on the sideline here.
Ryan Lane on the defensive line. 4 down linemen for RH. Ball at the 41. Junta hands it off. Had a steam, and this will be the 1-2 punch. This time Zane Kropman getting it down to the 35. A gain of 6. And now that ball's starting to roll downhill here for Penfield. And even though they have a very good kicker in Riley Johnson, I don't think you're thinking that right now. I think they would want 7 here for sure. 2nd down and 4, the down and distance. Bleeding that clock down to 9 seconds. Junta takes the snap, hands it off, and Kropman bouncing off a tackler. Zane Kropman. 1st down for the Patriots. Good enough for Tracy Door Company. 1st down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company.
This is a Penfield team that came into this game averaging just under 250 rushing yards per game, and we're seeing why. I mean, Kropman has been great when he's had his opportunities coming into this game, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. And for tonight, Theodore Kakos, all I have to say about him is he's 1 yard away from breaking the century mark on the ground. Both running backs for this Penfield offense have been superb.
2 tight ends to the right. I formation in the backfield. 1st and 10 at the 28. Drive continuing. Kropman, he's the hot hand right now. Breaks an arm tackle. Look at him spin forward. Look at that pile move forward. Zane Kropman plowing his way to the 21. That's a gain of 7. This is what happens in the 4th quarter, Danger, these runs, instead of going for 2 or 3, they end up going for 6 or 7.
Like Blake Smith coming in as a 2nd tight end and adding a little bit of extra push there at the end of that play.
Braden Kelsey with the tackle. Kelsey is in there for the injured Montez Yeager. 2nd down and 3, and bleeding clock. Penfield once again. The snap, handoff, and this is going to be short of the marker to bring up 3rd down and 1. Ball now down to the 19. That brings us in the red zone, the Ide family of dealerships red zone. Ide, we'd love to earn your business. Just inside the 20 is where they'll spot it.
Yeah, Penfield going with 2 tight ends. Bigger package here. Theodore Akekos back in the game with 1 yard to gain for 100 on this match.
Blake Smith is at second tight end. He's to the near side of your screen, number 87. 3rd down and 1. The snap, Theodore Akekos. He's got the first down. He's got more. Touchdown! Touchdown! Penfield, A.J. Theodore Akekos, his second tonight. It's good for American Custom Exteriors and Interiors Touchdown, the home improvement company that cares.
He's been impressive tonight, Gene. Over 100 yards rushing now. And give it up for his fullback, number 1, William Fichtner, who really opened that up with a nice block to set up the touchdown run by Theodore Akekos.
Big extra point for Riley Johnson. Junta the hole. The kick is up. And Johnson bangs it through. 21-14. First touchdown for Penfield in the second half. Gives them the lead once again. 3:16 remaining, dare I say, in regulation. As it'll be RH coming your way next here. This is Friday Night Rivals. Brought to you by the law offices of William Attar on CW Rochester.
Local business is at the heart of every community, but lately you're seeing less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Honda is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, organizations, sports teams, and events that we're part of in your local community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Honda in Penfield. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
We have had some great games this season on Friday Night Rivals, and tonight is right up there. 12 plays, 65 yards. So to kind of review, Penfield, 14-play touchdown drive, 18-play touchdown drive, 12-play touchdown drive. A.J. Theodore Akekos, again, heading to Army, West Point, to play lacrosse.
A 19-yard touchdown run there to go with his 24-yard touchdown run from the first half. He's having himself a nice night. And now let's see if defensively Penfield can slow down Rush-Henrietta. That's seen a little bit of life here in the second half.
It's the kickoff brought to you by USA Insulation. And this is on the far side, and RH will wisely watch that out of bounds. The ball will be spotted at the 35. For the out-of-town scoreboard, we bring in Kevin Roche. Kevin.
All right, Gene, thanks so much. Some big results in Section 5 last night. Class AA Fairport now 6-0 with a 28-0 win over Hilton. Battle of Unbeatens, Brighton held off Irondequoit 14-6 in Class A action. Tonight in Class A, Victor was trailing Spencerport at the half. They now lead Spencerport 28-14. Canandaigua 6-0, 55-12 winners over Wilson. And Webster Schrader leading Gates 20-7. Next Friday Night Rivals heads to Webster for Schrader and Victor, guys.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun, and that is an earlier kickoff next week. Thank you, Kevin. 6:30 kickoff. We will be on the air. And Fairport, how good is Fairport? Well, they're undefeated.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's a good Hilton football team that they just shut out last night.
1st and 10 at the 35. Jackson Coppers, the senior, stepping up as that ball will be dropped. Oh, and having a chance to bring it in was number 10, Parker Monette. If you're just tuning in, Jackson Coppers, the wide receiver who has played quarterback here at RH, he's the backup as Brandon Mangoni leaving this game due to an injury. The Coppers have been able to deliver 2 touchdown drives here. 1 on a 4th and goal from the 20. Here he is throwing on the run. He's got a receiver on the near side. It's going to be Schmitz. Wow. What a play by number 7, Daniel Schmitz. I love a player just kind of coming in and contributing like this. This is going to be good for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company. This goes for a gain of 12.
Yeah, and you have to imagine that there's a pretty good chemistry between a couple of players in Coppers and Schmitz who've played in this program together for a few years now as seniors.
We're down to under 3 minutes remaining. Coppers out of the shotgun, takes the snap, throws near side, and then looking for Schmitz again. Looking to jump the route there was Anthony Fallon. He's able to make the tackle, but not before it gets down to the 48. That's tackled inbounds. All right, I'm looking at the situation here.
A tight window there for Coppers to make that pass.
2nd and 5 in plus territory. The handoff going inside and breaking a tackle, but some help along the way, though. As that's going to be number 89, Ronan Boyle with the tackle on Justin Medina. This to bring up 3rd down, and this will bring us under 2 minutes to go. So figure this is the last possession here for RH. Mike Danger, if RH gets the touchdown, are you going for 1 or 2?
Get your first win at Warner Kleeman Field. What a memorable way to do it if you do decide to go for 2. That would be fun.
There's the slant. It's caught. Who else on this drive? Daniel Schmitz. Schmitz with the slant pattern. That's good for Tracy Door Company. First down for 3 generations. It is the Tracy Door Company.
You see head coach Joe Montesano taking advantage of his guys, his seniors that have some size, and Coppers and Schmitz. And now the hurry-up offense.
Gain of 19 on that play down to the 28, and the handoff going. No, it's a good pullback there, and then getting belted out of bounds. That will stop the clock. Coppers with the keeper. Brody Joyce with the tackle. Not much on that play. $1:19 remaining. Well, Royal Comets, at this point, with all 3 timeouts, they can keep it on the ground if they so choose. They'll give them 1 on that play. This is 2nd down and 9. Play signaled in. Coppers takes the snap. Here's the blitz. The handoff. Perfectly timed call. Going inside the 10, inside the 5, and out of bounds. They beat the blitz. Justin Medina giving RH a 1st and goal to go. Good for Tracy Door Company. First down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company. We're also inside the Ide family of dealerships, Red Zone Ide. We'd love to earn your business.
That first down play maybe only went for 1 yard, but it sure fooled Penfield on the second drive. The second down play where he held onto the ball. Coppers holding onto it just enough to fool them, freeze them, and Medina taking advantage of it.
Coppers handing off to Medina. And is he in?
I don't know that I saw his knee come down, Gene, but I don't know that they're going to give that to him.
No, the fans are cheering like he's in. He is not. Well, it's okay from this standpoint. This will bleed clock. Because it's either you win the game and you go for 2, or you send us to overtime, perhaps. It's Coppers under center. Coppers, the keeper. Coppers, he's in. Touchdown. 2nd rushing touchdown tonight for Jackson Coppers. He's also got the 1 through the air. What a great performance by Jackson Coppers. That's good enough for American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares. The touchdown.
Nothing fancy about it. Just using that length and driving forward for that touchdown. And now the big decision here. It looks like they're going to kick the extra point.
They are going to kick for the extra point is Liam Connolly. This for the tie game. Connolly puts it up, and we're tied once again with 38 seconds remaining in regulation. We are tied at 21. What an answer by RH. And what can you say about Jackson Coppers, and how about Daniel Schmitz, the senior, stepping up big?
We talked to Coach Montesano about Coppers earlier this year, and he just heaped praise on his seniors' leadership. A guy who never questioned the decision this season to start Mangoni at quarterback, knows that he has opportunities on defense as well, and he's just a team guy. He started as a sophomore at quarterback, earned the trust of his coach, and you see that trust coming to fruition here in the second half, stepping up in a big way and leading the Comets To a tie score here with 38 seconds left. Start to see on the field what his head coach was praising him about when he spoke to us earlier this year, Gene.
38 seconds remaining, and this kick is big, to say the least. Take a look at the drive summary, 65 yards. And again, the ball went out of bounds, so 9 plays, 65 yards. Coppers making it happen. Connolly's last kick went out of bounds on a kickoff. The USA Insulation kickoff. And is that out of bounds? It is. Wow. That went out on the other side of the pylon. Hard to see from up there, but the official was standing right over it. All right, so the clock did not run with that. Ball will be at the 35. Now, if you're thinking, hey, they have a kicker. I'm looking at an American flag right now. It is going. You're going into, it's not a stiff breeze.
It's brisk, yeah. You've got a pretty good brisk wind happening right now in the field, and attempting a field goal at that end of the field would be the wind right in your face.
We will show you now our Vinyl Outlet Defense Play of the Game.
The Defense Play of the Game is brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet. Let us transform your home.
It's going to be the fumble recovery.
I mean, big play there. The second turnover of the half that led to it. Rush-Henrietta's second touchdown.
Theodora Keikos breaking a tackle. Theodora Keikos will duck out of bounds. All right, so he'll get it up. That's close to the marker. Second down and 2. Penfield does have 2 timeouts remaining. Junta takes the snap, handing it off. Theodora Keikos leaning forward. That's going to stop the clock momentarily as they will move the chains. The first down brought to you by the Tracy Door Company. For 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company. Up to the 49. Showing the run blitz. And a lot of, wow, Theodora Keikos is going to break it to the outside. Wow. Where was the contain on the outside there for RH as he'll get out of bounds. 16 seconds remaining. Okay, Mike Danger, you are at the plus 43. I mean, you've got to get it to at least the 20, I would think, for any hope of a field goal. This has all been on the ground.
We saw Riley Johnson hitting from 35 yards out pregame. I don't know if that 35 yards out was with the wind blowing directly in your face.
The snap and the handoff. Theodora Keikos. He's going to get the first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily. I would think they're going to use the timeout, too, on top of it. At first down brought to you by the Tracy Door Company. For 3 generations, it's the Tracy Door Company. Well, let's take a look at how we arrived at this. Our director, Eric Carpy, and the crew tonight doing a fine job. And this will be Theodora Keikos, the first of 2 touchdowns tonight. This from 24 yards out. That gave Penfield the 7-0 lead. The touchdown then scored by Junta. The turnover. Touchdown. Jaquan Brown with it. And then you have Junta. Theodora Keikos with the first down, keeping it down 4th down. Let's get back to live action, shall we? 12 seconds remaining as Theodora Keikos. And that is going to be good enough Down to the 33, final timeout will be called. 6.9 seconds remaining.
Gain of 6. 2 and 4. 7 seconds to go in the ballgame.
No, it's too far here, though, Danger. It's too far to attempt anything. Maybe you're throwing it to the end zone here. Maybe just a little quick slant out, little out pattern, and good time for RH just to kind of remember what they want to do here. Now, if you want to throw it to the end zone, Ronan Boyle, he's a big target at 6'3". Also, Blake Smith at 6 foot, although he's more of the blocking tight end. Brody Joyce, the receiver on the far boundary. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 6 seconds to go. Here's the snap. The throw far side, and it's going to be incomplete. All right, so let's give you one chance to get to the end zone. One chance. Going into the wind. And does Junta have the arm strength to throw into the wind? We shall find out here. Fichtner is going to come off as the fullback. Stepping out onto the field will be Aaron Hardaway. Hardaway this season, 7 receptions. So this to give them the win. Play clock is at 2, is at 1. They're going to get flagged. 2-1. They get the snap off in time. Junta under pressure. Junta is going to keep it himself. Throwing, checking down. He's going to get it to Hardaway. Hardaway pushed out of bounds, and we head to overtime. They rushed that last play, and as a result, just wasn't good from the get-go. And now the rules just like college here. We will alternate possessions here until we get a winner. We go to overtime, and this is year number 4 for us in Rochester doing Friday Night Rivals.
Yeah.
First time we've had overtime.
How about that?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first time. And we will have the coin toss. We'll do all that once again here.
What a second half for Rush-Henrietta. Down 2 scores at the half. They just came out with a different level of intensity to start the second half. And, of course, a couple of Penfield turnovers helped their cause as well. 14 points off of 2 fumbles. And Jackson Coppers stepping up in a big way. One of 3 RH captains going to midfield.
We go downstairs. Let's listen in. Officials doing a great job here tonight as well.
All right, so these are going to be the overtime rules. Each team gets a choice. Actually, the coin toss will go to Penfield. You call a coin. Your choices are offense, defense, or end of zone, okay? What will happen is each team will have a series of plays. The ball will start on the 20-yard line. You can get a first down. There is no clock during this period, okay? So the first team will have a chance to score, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. Once the score is obtained, you change possession, same end zone. The other team has a chance to score. If both teams are tied at the end of the first series, then we swap. Then the next, the loser of the coin toss will again choose offense, defense, or end of zone. And then we'll presume the same series again. If it's tied at the end of the second series, we'll stay at that end of the field and just keep on swapping back and forth series until there is an outcome of a winner. Any questions? Yeah, one for each series. Each series, you get 1 timeout. Can't carry over, but you can consume the 1 timeout during that time.
So we're doing a coin toss right now?
Yes, we are. Okay. Penfield, you call a coin toss. I have a white helmet as a head. Brown football is a tail. Tails is going to be the call. You have 1 to toss. What would you like? Defense. You want the ball first?
Yes.
Okay, great. What end zone you want to go to? All right, great.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to be on defense first, Mike Danger, so you know exactly what you got to go for there. Whether it's 6, 7, maybe even 3 points. to win the game, and it's just like college. Although in college, Coach Prime will take it on offense first, but not
sure.
Yeah.
That was just a nice look that we just had there of Penfield's captains. Little embrace at midfield there as they get ready for overtime. When we talked to A.J. Theodore-Kekos earlier this year, asked him what he's learned about his journey in football and just the life lessons that are taught by playing this sport. It's a hard sport to play. See how his teammates react to certain scenarios and how everybody gives 100%. This is a moment for them that they're never going to forget. Overtime, under the lights on Friday night, a chance to win it here in overtime as they'll first let Rush-Henrietta try to score and try to make a play on defense here.
A lot of things you can just be impressed with tonight. The play by Coppers and the offense to bounce back. But then Penfield, after giving up that lead, well, then they drive the field and they get it done. So, well, just like how our age in week 2 against McQuaid, if you get the feeling if there was maybe 30 more seconds there, this outcome might have been different for Penfield, but it's not the way the game works here.
And for as much as we've talked about Coppers coming in relief of Mangoni, I think Dominic Junta's had himself a nice game as well. He's executed that offense and done everything that you could ask him to do.
So the ball at the 20-yard line, the game clock, well, there is no game clock. There will be a play clock, so we will alternate possessions. Gene Battaglia, Mike Danger, Kevin Roche here tonight from Warner Kleeman Field. Welcome to overtime. 21-21 here on William Mattar's Friday Night Rivals. The law offices of William Mattar. The handoff going toward the end zone. That was quick. Touchdown. Touchdown. Justin Medina in overtime. And that's good enough for American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares.
And again, I think that you have Jackson Coppers in there at quarterback, who's been the quarterback of this program, knows these players, has the experience, holding onto that ball and just freezing Penfield enough for Medina to take it to the house here in OT.
Coppers to hold. Liam Connolly. Snap is down. The kick is through the uprights. 28-21. And that is the 6th rushing touchdown this season for Justin Medina.
See on the option here, Coppers fooling the defense, a little sleight of hand, and Medina using that speed to get to the end zone for 6.
What a great kick-out block by Caleb Condello as well.
Parker Monette with a nice block downfield, the wide receiver. Let's see if Penfield has an answer.
Well, they're asking the fans to get on their feet and make noise here. Looking for their first ever win under the lights on this field.
Quite the homecoming here for Rush-Henrietta, huh?
Zane Kropman is in the backfield, single step back, power formation here, 2 tight ends. Kropman getting the call. Kropman gets a block, makes a cut, and gets it down to about the 16-yard line.
Carries it for a gain of 3. Maybe 2nd down and 7.
Theodora Kekos checking back in.
Brody Joyce, the single receiver to the far side. Theodora Kekos. He's going to have Fichtner as his fullback in the offset eye. The snap, the handoff. Theodora Kekos lowering his shoulder, plowing ahead. He's going to be short of the marker by about 2 yards.
To the run up the left-hand side. First of the line of the game.
He'll stay in there as the play will come in.
And run.
Third down and 2. Junta hands off. Theodore Keikos. Does he have enough? I don't think he does, Danger. This is going to bring up fourth down. They signal fourth down. Fourth down coming up.
Looked like Brennan Spencer was the first to get in, and Brennan Spencer egging on the RH faithful to make some noise here on fourth down. A stop here is a win for RH.
Penfield could call timeout. They do have a timeout they could use. They're not going to. It's fourth. Here's the game. Whistle.
Timeout! RH!
Oh, that's the, let me see what you're lining up in, and let's adjust as needed. Can't blame them. If you have that timeout, might as well use it.
Why not? As it will be fourth and 1, we'll call it, at the 11, but I like that decision by Coach Montesano. Get your guys, give them a half beat here.
Boy, in short yardage situations been problematic for this RH defense, and it seems like Penfield has just had their number with misdirection and option plays, inside handoffs. And again, Junta's been a good conductor of this offense at quarterback. Very impressed with the first-year starter here, the junior for Penfield.
Well, Theodore Keikos, no surprise. He's going to come out there as the running back. You would expect him to get the call. Fickner is going to be the fullback. Same formation Penfield coming out with. This is 4th and 1. The snap, the handoff. Theodore Keikos keeps his balance and keeps Penfield alive. It's a first down. Presented by the Tracy Door Company. For 3 generations, it's the Tracy Door Company.
Boy, it looked like Brennan Spencer had a beat on Theodore Keikos there in the backfield on that last play, and just kind of went for the feet, wasn't able to bring him down. He's a load. He's been running like a bull all night, over 100 yards rushing for Theodore Keikos. Penfield.
All right, so it's 1st and goal from the 8. The snap, the handoff, Theodore Keikos. Theodore Keikos keeping those legs moving, and he gets tripped up. As Jackson Coppers with the tackle. As if he hasn't done enough already tonight. There he prevents the potential game-tying score. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage, though. The pace is Theodore Keikos going to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Penfield. Good enough for an American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares. Coming out onto the field now will be Riley Johnson, but now they're getting called back. Do you go for 2 here and try to steal this?
They're going to talk it over as Penfield takes their timeout, this first overtime. And that's the dilemma, right? Do you go for the win with the 2-point conversion? It sure looked like RH was running out of gas there at the end of that overtime drive, and A.J. Theodore Keikos getting in with relative ease.
We should point out, that's his 3rd score tonight.
Yeah. It's the end of the game.
Yeah, it's just that offensive line to... It is truly cliche when I say this, but it is going to be a shame that one of these teams will not be winning tonight. It's a well-played game here between these two schools.
When we asked Theodore Keikos who we put patterns his game after as a running back. So, I don't like to pattern it after anybody, but I hear a lot of people say I'm kind of like a Derrick Henry, a downhill runner. We'll see if Theodore Keikos in this offense looks like they're lining up to go for 2.
They're going to go for 2. Folks, here's the game. The last play of the game. Who's going to win it? Who wants it more? Theodore Keikos is the single setback. Junta out of the shotgun. This for 2. The handoff. Theodore Keikos to the end zone. He's in! Penfield wins! Penfield wins! A.J. Theodore Keikos. 29-28, your final score.
Wow, what a finish. Penfield celebrating.
And the call by Anthony Bianchi. Let's win this now. We're on the road. We are moving the ball. Big smiles in a back-and-forth game. Really a game for the ages here tonight. And you have to feel for these players for our age because they gave it their all. Penfield moving to 2-4 on the season.
That's an exhausted running back right there in A.J. Theodorakakos. What a game.
Boy, you want to stick around. The post-game show coming your way next with Kevin Roche in overtime. Our final score tonight, Penfield over RH 29-28. Here on Friday Night Rivals, the law offices of William Matar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive on CW Rochester.
Hello? Hey, Joey, Grandpa's coming over. Hey, Mom, Grandpa's on his way over.
It's important that your garage door is working properly. Call Tracy Door Company for garage doors, openers, or service. 585-426-6060.
For 3 generations, the Tracy Door Company. You'll get more for your Monday. You'll get
An incredible selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs at BobJohnsonUsed.com. It's your ultimate destination for high-quality vehicles at an accessible price. And it's all at one location, BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet.
It's a better place to buy a car.
Wrongful death after a motor vehicle crash? The words say it all, but do not begin to capture the anguish, the suffering, and the loss. It's hard not to be emotional during a time like that. But that's exactly the time when you need someone to be clear-headed, eyes open, and know exactly what has to be done to protect survivors and to get some justice. That someone will be me, William Matar, when you call 444-4444.
This week on CW Sports Saturday, Georgia Tech's high-voltage offense squares off against North Carolina. Then, the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs roll on from Charlotte Roval, where 8 drivers will advance and 4 will see their title dreams end.
The Xfinity Series never disappoints.
A full day of action on CW Sports Saturday.
On CW Rochester.
We take a look here at the 2-point conversion. This to give Penfield the win. A.J. Theodorakakos launching himself into the end zone. Braden Kelsey's tackle just a half yard short there for RH. Wow, that is the margin tonight. The celebration from Penfield, knowing they pulled this off in overtime. Well, Penfield excited. We go downstairs to Kevin Roche.
All right, Gene, here with the victorious Penfield Patriots, 29-28 victorious over Rush-Henrietta. Coach, what went into the decision to go for 2 there in overtime?
We couldn't stop them, and we knew we had to end the game right there, and we trusted our best player and our offensive line, who's been great all year. So we knew for 2 yards, it was a no-brainer.
You talked about this week with us about getting healthy, and you get AJ back this week. Talk about his performance and that offensive line's performance here tonight.
AJ ran hard. He played great both sides of the ball. Our offensive line is our MVP. They just keep playing. They keep battling, and they're a heck of a group, and we ride them the whole way.
Up 14 at the half. You said we have to close. They came back on you. A couple turnovers. They get back in the game. What does it say about this group to get the job done, to get that second win, and finally be rewarded here?
Well, I give Rush a lot of credit because they didn't quit. They could have rolled over, and their coaches kept them going. Their players played tough, and the backup quarterback came in and played a heck of a game. So our kids, we're a really good team. We faced so much adversity this whole year, but we're getting healthy at the right time, and we truly believe we can play with anybody.
Right, well, congratulations. It's on to Hilton at home next week. But first, we want to congratulate you. Week 6, Friday Night Rivals champions, the Penfield Patriots. Congratulations.
And Kevin was never heard from again.
It never gets old.
It never does.
It never gets old.
Well, gentlemen, you earned it here tonight as our final score tonight. And, boy, a game we will not forget anytime soon. 29-28 in overtime. Penfield winning. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. The law offices of William Mattar, Bob Johnson Automotive, Triple O Heating, Cooling, Electrical, Plumbing, and Platinum HVAC. We'd also like to thank Lakeside Roofing, Tracy Dorr, The Vinyl Outlet, USA Insulation, the iFamily of dealerships, Stellar Roofing, American Custom Exteriors and Interiors. Thank you all for your sponsorship here tonight to make this game possible. Next week, we are going over to Webster Schrader. Victor and Webster Schrader, 6:30 for the kickoff next Friday night. Hope you can join us here on Friday Night Rivals. Mike Danger, your final thoughts here.
Man, just impressed by the play call there to go for two at the end by Coach Bianchi. And what can you say about A.J. Theodorakakos with 163 yards on the ground, 31 attempts, 3 touchdowns, and that two-pointer at the end to clinch it for the Patriots. What a game.
Thanks to you for watching here tonight. Just a memorable night for our director, Eric Carpy, for Kevin Roche, for Mike Danger. My name is Gene Battaglia. Once again, this has been the law offices of William Mattar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive. Congratulations to Penfield, our winner tonight in overtime.
I know winter is the last thing you want to think about right now, but now is the time to get your home ready. Most homes have a hidden problem. They're poorly insulated, especially older homes. And ordinary insulation is too weak for a Rochester winter. Your home needs foam. So call now and save up to 80% with federal and New York State funding. For some people, it's even free, while funds are available. Why would you go another day paying high energy bills when you don't have to?
USA Insulation.
And remember, you can call me anytime.